Joining us now is Dr. Nazia. Welcome to the show, Dr. Nazia. I'm so happy to have you here.
Thanks, Donna.
Your daughter's in the audience, one of your children in the audience today. We had a great conversation about art. Now, you yourself, because of what you do for a profession, you must also love art.
Yes.
Okay, so tell us about how you took your artistic skills and it helped you grow into the doctor that you are today.
So I started as an infectious disease doctor, and I practiced that for many years. But about 7 years ago, I needed to change my schedule. I needed to work for myself, basically, because I have 3 kids. My eldest is autistic, and I couldn't, I needed to be around more for the kids. So I figured, let's start something that I can do on my schedule. And I've always loved beauty and art. And I started this. I just thought, let's try this. You know, I didn't know much about it initially, started learning, and I always believed in the natural aesthetic. I don't think we need to change faces, but I do think we need to maintain them.
Okay.
So as I just started with a chair and a table. That's how I started. One friend called the other person called another, and that's literally, that's how I literally started. I started just doing neurotoxins, added filler in my practice, and I started building it just by word of mouth. And I just kept to my aesthetic. You know, I believe in loving my patients, because each
and you
one,
have like 1,500, I mean, you have a lot of people that come to you now, Dr. Nazia.
Yes, and I build one patient at a time.
Okay.
Because each one is very special to me. And literally everybody, almost everybody's a mother. They have the same insecurities as I do. They have the same issues. Who's getting the kids out in the morning, homework, tutors. I realize everybody is the same. Everybody has the same problems as I do, and nobody's life is perfect. So looking good just improves everything, you know. So that's how I started, kept to that belief, and I built this little practice into this local phenomenon, you know.
I mean, you really are a phenomenon. So your child, after you learned that your child was autistic, it made you decide that, okay, I can't do rounds as an infectious disease doctor. I need to do something. So you just kind of turned into something different.
Yes.
But you're still helping people.
Exactly.
You're still in service to others.
It's almost the same thing, you know.
The bedside manner, the care.
Exactly. So everybody says, oh, you're not saving lives anymore. Well, not saving lives in that regard. I'm not working in an ICU. I'm not dealing with septic shock. But I'm dealing in my own way. I think this is as important, you know. I have people who come and they break down because they have issues. And when they walk out of my office, they're smiling and they're hugging me and they feel good. And I think I've made a difference, and I love that, you know.
And you do help people. There are a lot of times when people are dealing with diseases of some sort, and you're there to also help them.
Yes.
You know, like maybe they had gone through chemo or they've gone through certain challenges, Dr. Nazia, but you're there to kind of help them bring about their health again.
Exactly. A lot of time patients walk in and they say, oh, I'm not sure if you know, but I have had this, or I'm like, I know it all, so please, you know, and it's very easy and they understand. And I have patients who send me a lot of things which are not facial aesthetic related, but medical related, and I'm there to help them, which is, you know, it's my pleasure.
Now, we had already planned on doing this segment, and you're here. And we're having a beautiful time together, and we're celebrating you and your talents and your family. But I got a call like just 3 days ago that you lost your home to a fire and you lost your practice because your practice was in your home.
Yes.
And I said to you, if you were comfortable enough, that I really wanted you to come here because I felt like all the good that you've done with all your patients and with your business, that now people will rally around you, and that before you know it, you know, it'll be okay. Yep. It's not okay right this moment. Here, wait a second. It's not okay right this moment, but you're here. Yes. And the courage that it took you to come here, I'm just so impressed by you. right? And my makeup artist, Jacqueline, has known you for years. And she's
No.
like, it's like, Dr. Nazia's coming in. And I said, yes. And then I gave her the news that you lost your home, and sadly you lost your cat, but you were able to save your family. You were able to save your dog.
Yes.
And what did we decide on the phone? That it's going to be okay.
Yes.
Because everything else can be replaced.
Everything.
Everything can be
Yes.
replaced.
So last weekend, we were home. My sister was visiting with her baby. My kids were there, middle of the day, smell smoke. And within seconds, my house, my office, everything just went on fire. And they're investigating, I don't know, but we ran out. I mean, we literally ran out with our shoes on our feet, nothing in our hands, just our kids. The dog came out. The baby, my niece is okay, my sister was okay. And I mean, within minutes, this whole life that I'd built, it just crumbled to the ground. But you know what? Of course, the shock of it was so much.
And you're still in shock, and I'm aware of that. That's okay, right? Yeah.
But you know, what came out of that? Initially, what I saw as I'm standing there and watching this house and office burn down, I was just watching it because it was just like unbelievable. First thing I noticed was there were gurneys from the EMS and they were empty. So wow, what a blessing. The gurney's empty. There's nobody on it. So that is like a miracle. Second miracle, the way the community, oh my God, my neighbors came rushing in. They literally embraced us and just helped us. Friends came running. My sister-in-law was on vacation. She flew right back. She opened her house for us. You know, there were so many elements that went. We literally lost everything. I didn't even have an ID. I didn't have anything. And then what came out of that is I started seeing patients reaching out to me. I mean, when I tell you offers like, I can leave my house key under your mat. I can take your kids. What do you guys need? You want me to bring you a pair of shoes? You want me to get you clothes? My neighbors just came and took my son, who's 13, and went to Target, and he came home with this bag of essential clothes, you know? It was just, at the end of the day, you know, I don't need stuff. You don't need it. You realize how many things you don't need, you know? But what you need is that love and support, which is, I have never experienced anything like it. I have people from other med spas reaching out to me. They're like, use our space. Come, no problem. I'm fortunate my husband has a medical office in Syosset. And I went in there. I'm building out a little space where I'm going to start seeing my patients hopefully by next week. You know, people have events coming up. I understand that. People have travel, and I get it.
And they want you.
Yes,
they want you. And they're like, I don't want to get married without you.
and the funny thing was, at first I'm like, oh, I guess I'm going to lose everybody. Oh my God, every text, they're like, we'll just wait for you. Don't worry, we'll just wait for you. And it was like, wow, is this really happening? And I said, you know, it's not going to be like a real, it's just going to be a little space. They're like, we came to you when you had a table and a chair. So, you know, it's okay. Everything is okay. So I'm so blessed. Like, it's beyond. Like, I was telling somebody that, you know, usually people find out how loved they are when they pass away. So they never actually find out that they are loved, you know, they just think about it. I get to see it while I'm alive. How much more can I ask for? I actually can't ask for anything, you know? And the way, like my husband has experienced the same tragedy, but the way this man has embraced me, you know? I haven't been able to go back and pictures and the insurance companies or whatever it is, and he has protected me like a flower. So I never got to see that before from him, you know? So everything is incredible. I was most worried about my eldest because she is pretty severely autistic, but one day at a time, she's adjusting, you know. Every day she says, Mom, my house is fixed, my house is fixed. But those are the things that kind of just kill me a little bit. But it will be one day, you know. Time is like, it's already been a week, you know.
It's already been a week.
It's already been a week.
It's already been a week.
So everybody has been kind. Everybody's been caring, and I can't ask for anything more. I'm okay. My kids are okay. They're laughing, you know. So those are the important things. And I think it's a good lesson to learn that nothing else matters, actually. So I'm good. you know.
And the same reason that you went into business in the first place is exactly what you're going to be doing now.
Oh, exactly.
Because you love your children.
Yes.
You love your community. And, you know, you cherish your husband.
Oh my God.
It's a beautiful gift.
My God, there's the kindness. Every night and every morning, I get a text from my neighbor, this woman. Oh my God, are you getting to bed? Did you sleep last night? I mean, I'm close to my neighbors, but I didn't realize. My best friend and her husband, I mean, I don't have family here, you know, like that, but kind of she just embraced us. Like, I can't, everything. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta get the birth certificates. I have to get my driver's license. She's like, I got it. Don't worry, I got it. I'm doing it. I mean, just to fill out paperwork, I can't even focus right now, you know, small things. It gets so big in my head suddenly. But.
And here you came.
And I came.
You came today.
And I came.
I
called you guys. I said, I don't think I can. And you said, you can.
I said, you can. And I said, please.
Yes.
And you did. Because I wanted to, you know, what I do for a living really is I paint with people and I shine a light on you. And it's not so much about what you do as your business, but more important about who you are at the core of your being. And that's really the show. You know, the show is about, yes, I want to help you build your business and I want to help you rebuild your business. But it's really about people doing business with people they love and care about. And I'm honored that you came here today.
Oh my God, Donna, thank you.
And I've had other friends that have been through house fires before, and you're right, it's a horrible thing, but you're here.
Yes.
And you know, and your daughter is here today. Yes. Like, aren't you proud of your mom? I know, and your best friend. I know, she's so proud. You did a beautiful job.
Thank you,
and
Donna.
I thank you so much for your sincerity and your authenticity for just being here today.
Thank you.
And I'm excited. And so when you do get that new practice and everything up and running, you know, but for now you're in business.
I am
You didn't go out of business. Exactly.
No.
Today is a new day.
I'm okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Donna.
Thank you so very, very much. Well, there you go. That's Live It Up, the Donna Drake Show. I thank you for watching. And please, if you are going through any challenge in your life, just please be a good neighbor to one another. That's all we can ask for. Thank you again for watching. Be well.